Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're now live apparently. So we've just been dribbling for the last 2 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. We'll start again. Welcome, Big D in the house tonight with Brandon Gray.
Yep. Hey.
Davey Hanna got called up for the Ladz, as we've said, and we're going to give him some shit later on once he gets to the table. Because I think they could have grabbed me instead of Davey Hanna, to be honest. But they didn't have a shirt to fit me. They got a shirt to fit.
Oh yeah, see the perfect reason right there.
Yeah. So we've got a big match, second versus fourth tonight, and depending on results, the Ladz probably need to at least get a win here, we think, to possibly stay in touch with the top four.
Oh yes, absolutely, because you got the players, the Ladz, and We Chalk Dirty all tied for 22 points each.
So there's some big matches in the next 3 weeks, I believe, for the Super League. So first up tonight, we've got, for the Ladz, we've got Benny Foster against Dan Rucci. Dan just come back from the Slate Intermediate, which we'll talk about a bit tonight, I'm sure. Didn't have the time that I'm sure he would have liked to, but down the other end we got Johnny Barclay, the Plate King, who won another. He'll come runner-up in runner-up in another plate comp on the weekend. Well, not that it was a plate comp, but
he just can't quite win them, can he?
No, he's been off a little bit. So.
And we got Barclay and Moisey on the other table.
Yep. So Barclay's just missed and left Dylan at the table up that end, and just have a look at Benny. He looks quite good. Let's just have a quick look at Benny's match here. He's got one ball, but I'm pretty sure if it goes, he'll get onto it right now. Based on the way he's played that, I'm pretty confident this ball goes, and I'd be surprised if Benny doesn't run out here. Should be
a pretty set routine for him.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect too much, too hard for Benny to sort of probably try and land, sort of, if he can land on both those balls, sort of land in them sort of just past the
so you can pot either one to either pocket.
Yeah, you sort of got more space to land in and take whichever way you want to take it.
Yeah.
So he didn't quite have the right angle, so he's just taken that, those are just basically tap-ins for him now, so. Another table, Dylan's played a bit of a safety shot, I think, there by the looks of it. Just, he didn't have a lot on from what I saw, and then he's just played a little bit of a safety shot to tap up. So we'll talk about the weekend to start with. For those that aren't aware, we have under-23s.
Knockout and then trials on the Sunday.
So under-23s state title on the Saturday. Yep. That is open to any person under the age of 23. 16-year-olds, 15-year-olds, you want to come and test yourselves. A couple of names I might think of. Nick, your brother, he's only, how old's Nick?
He's 15 now.
15, so, it'd be a good test for him to sort of push himself against some of the older boys. And
yeah, it'd be good to see some of the juniors down there to see how they're handling it. Yep. See what they can come into one day.
Yep. I did hear rumours about 13 players at least probably turning up that I've heard, so it sounds like it might be a decent turnout.
Maybe much more than last year. We only had 5 at the trials last year.
Right. That's the frame to Benny Foster there, and they hit the board and win the first one. And then on Sunday, we do have the trials for the state team now. I have to check this with Terry. I don't think they're going to charge for trialling on the weekend.
No, they're not charging.
Yep. So you have to be 17 to trial. But so anyone 17 to under 23 can trial. As much as there's some stuff going on nationally at the moment, we don't know where it's going to land. We are still going ahead as if that might happen, but there might be some other options too that may be moving forward that if that doesn't happen. So for the state team, so
okay,
they're a little bit on the quiet at the moment, but because look, ultimately I think everybody wants the whole international stuff to be resolved and us to head to nationals with a national team, but a state team. But look, that's many conversations away yet between us and the wall that we sit at. So we'll come from there. Big match early on. Steve Saxon and Ron Kelly up here. Steve with the break. So if you're under 23 or know anyone under 23, get them down here on the weekend. I think March will be running the Saturday, and I think I might be running the Sunday at this stage. Nice break here from Steve too. Reds look very nice for Steve. So what are you thinking first, Brandon? Are you wanting the plant first, or are you going to just do the little knock-in first?
That plant looks a bit finicky with how close you are to the red ball, so I think I'd be taking the middle first.
Yeah, absolutely.
Secure the colour first.
Yeah, I think that's right. And look, it's all pretty tic-tac-toe there. And will he take this ball now that he's on it? Considering where he's ended up, I wouldn't be surprised if he does, and tries to just screw into the yellow and move the yellow out of the road a bit here.
And just leave yourself on any ball towards the top,
it's going to land pretty nice, I think, here. Just trying to move this yellow above the black. And fell for the old trap of concentrating too much on the development rather than the pot.
We all do that.
Yep. Johnny Barclay with a big chance here now. Those at home wondering what's going on, Sebastian's just playing around, so if you've got any disruption, totally, we should be all sorted out very soon. Okay, yep. Cal, who's got a comment on everything. Oh, sorry. Welcome to the commentary, Cal. Anyone has always been able to do the under 23 state title. It's only, and that makes sense technically.
Yeah.
If you're under 23, you're under 23.
Exactly right.
As far as legislation for the trials to go to nationals, well, that does have legislation that says you must be 17 to go to nationals. So, so that's where those two legislative bits fit in.
He can't trial for the under-23s team, but he can actually play the singles, the state singles on the Saturday.
Yep. Yeah, so the
what's going on?
Sorry, I'm not getting confused with what we're saying. State singles, yes, can trial. Can play. State singles can play. State under-23s title.
State team trials.
State team trials can only play if you're 17.
Yeah.
Now, let's just look at the flyer, because someone told me it's wrong on the flyer. So, the under-23 state team playoffs, players must be under 23 at the 31st of December and older than 17. That's exactly what that one says. The W under-23s championship does not mention anything other than must be under 23 at the 31st of December this year. All right, it is $44 entry for the...
The singles itself is the $44 entry, yep. And then it says no entry free on the state team playoffs flyer.
Yep. Round robin event, yep. So, just a quick clarification, make sure we got it all right there, guys. Sorry about that. Might have been coming out the wrong way. So, Ron at the table here, he's very quickly turned these yellows into potting practice. And that should be pretty straightforward for Ron. So
just a rolling.
Yep.
Just a nice rolling. And the black goes pretty cleanly too.
I'm not sure. Did Johnny win his frame down the other end, or did...
Let me have a look at that. They have not updated the score, so I cannot tell.
Yeah.
Ooh. Everything's gone.
Yep.
Ah, there we go.
There we go, yep. They haven't been updated the score on the thing, so... Alright, so we've got Darren Morris down the top table against Lee Thayer. And on this table we've got Jeremy Bauer and Davey Hanna.
Always a big frame for your first one moving up a division.
Yeah, well, yeah, his best game is good. You know, it's just, you know, this is another level. I played this level for a few years, and hope to get it back there. But it's the pressure you put on yourself half the time is just as much as anything else. Like, you're sort of pushing yourself to, oh, I've got to play this well, I've got to do this right. You know, but look. What it comes down to is play the right shots, right, and play your game still. You know, if you know, these guys will attack a lot more than you do. I tend to now play a little bit more defensive. Sort of, I've learnt a lot from playing with Sonny and against Sonny.
Yeah.
To sort of like, and Tristan's the same. Tristan's another person. Tristan was saying, don't like to go out, and Tristan's spent a lot of time in Sonny's team as well. You know. Just because you see all these people running racks all the time, because that's what they're doing on Facebook and all that sort of stuff, sometimes your tactical game's just as good. A good tactical game against a good player might get you the win on a single frame, and that's what you're here to do. If he can get 2 out of 5 tonight, he's basically done his job. If he gets 3, that's a bonus. That's how I used to look at it. Yeah, he's. Sebastian's at home playing with it. So, the score's been updated?
Yep. Well, on Paulstead it has, so we'll see if it'll get updated on the stream soon.
Yeah, he's just playing with the link right now. I can see that on the screen. So, for those of you at home, we will get the live score up on you. But, although when I go in there, it's 2-1 to the Ladz. So, Ben and John won the first 2. Then Ron put it out there on Steve after Steve missing that ball. And then Jezza with yellows here. And it looks like a bit of a tie-up match in the frame down the other end with Letho.
It's a bit stiff where Jeremy landed.
He just flashes up. So we're flashing between the TV and the screen, guys, at home. So just a little bit of technical stuff tonight. Jezza's got a big cut on here. But he's probably, if he can put it, he's probably going to land on one. He's probably going to cannon those 2 reds. So maybe he just misses that. If he just misses that, he might actually get his ball off the rail or onto his ball that's on the rail there. So, but he has got the one tied up on the black as well. So, all right. Oh, Darren Morris. That's a poor shot by Darren, to be honest. It wasn't. I'm not sure what he thought, whether he thought he could catch the ball closer to the hole, but he's missed both those balls and left Lee ball in hand. If this goes, then I can see what Lee's going to just develop the black a little bit here. He doesn't have to do too much. It's they don't link together nice and easy, but. So he's going to just try and tap in here, move the black and land on the ball. It's one of the balls to the bottom pockets.
That was a great effort by Davey Hanna on the left table.
Oh, yeah.
He honestly... it's going to be a bit of work for me still.
Yeah, look, there's still time. Those balls are in a good spot here. But Jeremy's actually got a big shot here. He can cut out and develop the one that's on the black. So this could be a game-winning shot here if he can get this. Works out good for him. Oh,
lives another day.
Yep. So Yeah, still has some work to do. It's like, knew it was close, so.
I think Sacco wanted that white right up against the black.
Oh, it was actually Lee Thayer, not Sacco.
Oh, Thayer, sorry.
It's a similar look. So, yeah, he's left Darren. And see, this is what we're talking about. So, most people, Darren might not have much choice here, to be honest, but most people are going to try and plant that ball up the top or something like that. I think there's options to sort of play safety, and like if you can get the ball to hit a ball up the top end of the table and not and hit the rail, then Lee's balls down this end do not go anywhere. He can't, as long as he stays that left hand side of the table. So
yeah.
Whereas this, if this doesn't go right, he's going to leave Lee on a ball, which is it's a good pot.
Good pot, very good pot.
Yeah. I don't know that he had much else on, to be honest. So.
Everything on now. He'll be trying to figure out what to do with the 8.
Oh no, Davey.
Oh,
that's
the one.
Unlucky. He didn't have much there, and he's gone through 2 balls, come back and hit the ball. Only ball he didn't want to touch on the table. Because I think these all go now, and I'd be surprised if Jeremy doesn't pot out here now. So let's see what Darren's got here. Darren's got a good chance to run out here as well. So
everything's on.
Yeah, the Reaper's got a chance to sort of claw the first couple that lost quickly, and
just wondering what Darren's plan with the black will be.
Yeah, it's a good call. That's a bit short from Jeremy. He really wanted probably 2 inches more. Yeah. I think he probably is going to take his medicine, come back down, and try and get underneath it. I suppose that's probably
safest bet, I guess.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot, and he might be able to, depending on which angle he gets, which ball he uses as his last ball. So that's one of the things that I think younger guys can look at is people's looking at which is the ball you want to use to get on the black. And me, I'm thinking it's either the one that's in the middle of the table or the one that's at the top right of the table is the 2 balls I'd want to be using. So see here, he's probably going to drop these 2 at the top and then try and give himself a little bit high so he can run his white ball down through the gap and underneath the black and try for the black in the middle pocket. And I think that's probably what he's going to do.
That's probably one of the only reasonable things he can do in this situation. Oh.
It's that look, he's landed very lucky.
It has definitely worked. Dangerous Dave back at the table.
Yeah, it was a bit of an interesting shot from Jezza. I thought he could just drop the ball in the middle, but he didn't have much in afterwards. So he's left. Dangerous Dave with an opportunity for a snooker here. Dave can almost play this plan with a fair bit of purpose, and then if he misses the plan, he's
always going to leave it safe.
Natural for safe, because I didn't like playing it that way. I like playing it a little bit more firm. He's left okay, but he's also killed some balls. So I like playing that a little bit more firm, straight on the ball, and making your white ball miss those 2 balls there, which is was what I was thinking.
It's sort of tied up. It's not too bad. Those are going to be a bit finicky later.
It's the problem is now it's hard for David to even play safe as well.
It's a great effort.
So in my opinion now Dave can't play safe.
I think he needs to take that ball on the left of the 2 touching each other.
Although he does have the option here of playing, so the ball that he's killed, which is the top of those 2 together, is playing that at a pot pace if he's got the right angle, which I think he has, and then the white ball would sort of go towards that ball that's at the top of the rail, the top of the cush, and would then also give him the snooker from the ball that's so I can see why he's going this, because it's probably the easiest pot on, but He's played that nicely.
Yes, he has.
But
he's probably a bit nervous too, being his first frame in Super.
Yeah. Yeah. This isn't bad. He has to play this. This is... He looked at the angle shot on it, but you just play it straight.
Evening, McCrory.
Mr. McCrory in the house. So, will Hudson be down here this weekend, Mr. McCrory, or has he got to work? Will be one of the favourites, I think, for the under-23s, wouldn't he? Be up there with the top-ranked under-23s in the thing?
Yeah, he told me he's going to be down, so...
So Hudson... I'm guessing young Matt Patton will be here
for the state singles, if anything.
Yeah, right.
He's still too young for the under-23s.
Okay, right.
JJ will be here, from what I've heard.
Yep.
And Silas is also at the same age, so
yep, right.
I don't know if he's going to be here or not.
Yep. Yeah, the H train will be there. The H train. Well, he had a pretty good weekend. He played some good pool on the weekend. So, what did we play the last weekend? Just gone. We played something.
What was it called? The state singles, the state men's singles.
State men's singles. That's right. Yeah, I knew it was something we did. Was pretty important.
And I remember he went very well in his first match. I can't remember the score.
Yeah, he actually got down to about the last 8 or last 16, I think. So. Hudson did, so he played really well. He played some really good pool. He beat Troy Forrester from Bunbury.
Yes, he did. Yeah, I remember that now. State singles.
No, Matthew's got too much homework, apparently. It's that time of the year for Matt, unfortunately. So, yeah, I can understand. Although I must admit, I did see Matt here at the state singles on the weekend, also with his homework out. So I was actually impressed by the young man. He was in between frames, was trying to get some homework done. So, all right, let's have a look at Darren Morris here. I think he's going to try and get lucky.
Tell you what, he's still got a shot on.
He has. He's got a couple of options here. He actually could play a little, a little safety shot here, sort of. I don't think he will. I think he'll try the big cut, but where he leaves the white ball just underneath the bottom yellow and just taps the black ball up at the thing and says, well, if you can get out of it and leave it safe, good luck to you. But I think he's going to go the big cut.
Yeah.
This is what I said. There's options here. I wouldn't mind the safety shot here if it's on, because I think you can almost tack the white ball tight on the red and still put the black in a good spot. That's a fair effort, though. See, but he's now
a pretty massive gap.
He's left the gap, actually, like you said, and they're all on now.
Yeah, as Mr. McCrory said, there's going to be quite a few under 23s this weekend. I've heard 2 or 3 from Narrogin are coming down.
Yep.
Jack Amos from Geraldton's coming.
Yep.
You obviously got all of us from last year playing.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting. And especially with the free entry fee, it actually makes it viable for people to try out.
Yeah, so and having the 2 on the weekend, it's good to have both things on the one weekend. Wonder who worked that out. I thought it was me.
That's a great shot.
Yeah, it's just important. You don't really want to hit the black here now. You just want to roll it in dead weight, not really punch it out too much. A lot of people just go, I'll just whack this in, it's okay.
If you launch that black out, you're not going to be able to sink it. Yeah,
so
that's perfect.
Good pace. And Lee Thayer puts... So they've just let one go there, Daz. He had his chance a couple of times there, so... Now Jeremy with a chance to get his back here, so... All right. Greetings from rainy Adelaide, mate. Distilleries and 2 breweries today. Workers tough would still prefer to be there on the table. Oh, so that must be Mr. Patton, who's not here tonight, obviously, because he's somewhere else.
Adelaide.
Davey Fallon up at Point Sampson. How are you, Davey boy? Good to hear. Had a good catch up with Davey on Sunday at the soccer.
Oh.
We got up early and watched Scotland with a couple of the Scottish boys being Johnny Barclay and Scotty Alexander. So shout out to the boys. Scotty's probably home as Christian trying to move the balls on the table. and Davey Boy, and then we watched the Aussies win that as well. So
Yeah, I heard it was a
Good
great
day.
performance.
great performance, good day. Many beers were had from an early hour of the morning.
Yeah.
Um,
Nice finish from Jez. Nothing fancy, just roll-ins, really.
Yep, exactly right. So 3-2 to the first round. First round goes to the Ladz.
We had a few unexpected people on the weekend do well, didn't we, in the state singles?
Yeah, you know.
Even Jeremy Giannini, he had a very big weekend.
Yeah, the bastard beat me. He shouldn't have beaten me, to be honest. I had a chance at 5-4. Well, I was 4-1 down. Got back to 4-all and had my chance and missed my chance. So, that's happened. So.
He went on to take out Hudson, then he took out Kyle Ledbetter.
Yep.
And then he ended up playing Alan Brown and lost 5-2. But it was a big weekend from him still.
Now, while we were talking big weekends and everything like that, we had the announcement from the Federation on the weekend. So, anyone got anything that, on comments of what they thought of the Federation's announcement? I know there's been a bit of stuff on the Facebook page of from different people. Why don't we just why don't people just go instead of worrying about what's happening? And there was a comment from Alec Everardes in Adelaide about why don't we just send sides anyway? Which I know they want us. Alec wants us there. Obviously, understand that. I think one of the comments seemed to be focusing on the Play HQ side of it, which I don't think is the nuts and bolts of the major problem.
Don't think, yeah.
Me personally, I don't mind saying personally what I thought. I thought the statement was a very politically correct style statement that didn't tell me a whole lot. When they said it was going to tell us a lot more about what's going on and why and how, I'm not sure that it gave me any more further insight as to what the exact problem is and how it can be solved.
I didn't really find out anything more than I already knew,
Yeah.
It was...
Yeah, I think... and I think these conversations that are being had behind closed doors with people on committees, and people on our committee and people on other states' committees and stuff like that, and obviously the national side of things. So I'm not sure that we were ever going to hear more than that, and I'm not. I honestly don't know what the outcome is or how it's going to work out. So, as far as people, when they ask me what's going to happen with this and what's going to happen with all the tournaments as tournament director, my role at the moment is to say, well, we just go ahead as normal, and if things don't work out with column A, well, then we'll look at column B. And the worst case scenario, everyone can come play black ball next year, and we'll go to bloody black ball nationals, and we'll send 3 monster teams over there. And
you enjoy that, wouldn't you, Daz? You love your black ball.
I love my black ball, and I still will always promote my black ball because I love the opportunity it gives. Right. I'm going to Cape Town in October. So with Steve Saxon, who's going to Cape Town. He won his first Australian title with black ball. Steve Saxon, the man who we all thought would have won something well before now, and we're going away with a great team and a great bunch of guys to South Africa. I know Craig Jones is going away. I believe Dave Barker's going away. I think Scott Davo might be going away as well. All right, so there's a few WA people getting to travel the world, and give other opportunities. So we'll see what happens, But Dylan Moyes at the table, he's very much checked that out. But it's the old story of potting all your good balls and leaving nothing.
Nothing left after that.
And then leaving your opposition the control of the table and the time to set up what they want.
That was a great bloke from Sacco.
Great black from Sacco. I missed that out, so big win, big frame there.
That's not a bad containing shot.
Yeah, I'm sitting there looking and going, what's he got next? It's like
Thea can just play around with this frame for a while. He doesn't.
I don't know if he might even just tap up to this and say to Dylan, you knock one open. So which is what he's doing. He's just going to leave the white ball just sort of on top of a red. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a good shot.
And look, we know Dylan's probably just going to play the fade off the edge shot, and and not much else he can do. But I don't like that angle.
That works. That works.
Yeah. I'm not happy with that shot. I don't like it because he's now left a bit of a gap. He's now opened it. So Lee's got this ball just underneath the black now. He's almost on a shot to nothing. He just goes in. He's got other balls out.
Thea does have all the control in this frame.
Yeah. Perfect shot. Yeah.
Two of Moisey's balls are tied.
Yeah, he's followed. Saying to Dylan now, you're going to have to pull out big shots now to get through here. So, all right. Now Darren Morris has dropped the white ball on the other table just to have a quick look. Ben Foster with ball in hand.
I'm saying he's taking Reds, yeah.
Reds are in a very good spot for Benny up there, and I think he's probably a 70% chance of potting out here with the Reds. So. So we know what I think is going to happen here. What do you reckon is going to happen here?
On Foster's table or Moisey's?
On Lee's table.
He could even just play the loss of turn with that yellow he's next to.
Yeah, I think so. 100%. Take control of the bottom two pockets. You're a mile in front.
Oh, he's played the little... No, that works.
Yep. He played it a bit harder, but he wanted to. That was all about his white ball as well. So just flicking back down to Darren Morris is back at the table. So Benny missed the pot across the top rail there on his second ball, by the looks of it. So
you hit the 30%.
Yeah. So unusual to see Ben with ball in hand miss his second ball. So. Darren's now got some work to do, but
that was a great effort from Moisey. That was a great effort.
Really good effort from Dill. And he's messed it up a little bit more too. So he's actually got a result there. As much as the ball not going into the hole, he might go. But
it's probably not such a bad thing. It didn't.
No,
drop.
it actually gives him a chance to use to develop. So I think Darren needs to sort of get onto that rail ball maybe.
Yeah, those two yellows at the top aren't.
Yeah. I was just thinking of playing that rail ball sort of almost into the rail a little bit and trying to catch the yellow or the red and move it that way.
And open the pocket a little.
But I don't like his opportunity much at all, to be honest. So.
Being where he left the white, it's not a prime position.
No. I think he'll drop this in and still. No, just while we sort of got a bit of a lull in proceedings here while we wait for them to play some shots. Have a quick look around the grounds to see what else has gone on the other tables tonight. Okay, so we've got the Jets and We Chalk Dirty. So obviously a big match for We Chalk Dirty to try and get the win and make sure they get the win. It's early on down there, still only 3-0 though.
It's a slow night for them.
Slow start to the night. And over here we've got the boys and the Assassins, I think it is. So 3-2 to the boys early on. So the boys won the first three, but then Dave Barker and Steve Brett. Speaking of people who had a very good weekend on the weekend, Steve Brett.
He played amazing, I thought.
Oh,
grab that remote.
Which one?
I think any of these will do. It's one of these. Oh.
Yeah, so the boys 3-2. Yeah, Steve Brett had a huge weekend. Knocked off some big names to making the semis. Before he ran into Benny Foster, I think, and we know what Benny and Luke played on. So well done to Luke Anglesey and Beck O'Mara on the weekend for getting the jobs done and become state champions again. So they both get entry into the state side. missed that comment. Where did that comment go?
I'll bring it up on YouTube.
There was something about sending rebel teams.
Yeah.
I'll leave that the other way around. Sending rebel teams to be a complete slap in the face to Terry and all board members and people who do all the work to support Australians. Yeah, I agree with that passionate player that was, which is the Pates people. I agree that, yeah, us sending sides would be a slap in the face to the Federation if they'd said no, we're not going to. Yeah, I think it was a bit of a... I was a bit annoyed at Alec to think that our association is that weak, to be honest, that we would just go, well, bugger our board, we want to go and play. You know, we have the best setup in the country.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, no one else has a venue like we do. No one has a league as big as we do. And I know the Adelaide League has got they've got multiple different leagues in Adelaide across different parts of the city. And I know there's a lot of infighting and bitching over there too. So about committees, you know, I know there was a lot of stuff because I'm actually a member of a couple of the pages on Facebook for the South Australian because I love the guys over there.
Yeah, no, we're not sure who passionate player 996 is. No clue.
Yep, but I 100% agree with what they're saying. Like, you know, we back our committee, and if they say we're not going, we're not going. That's as simple as that because, you know, we have a federation that, you know, yeah, we maybe don't. I don't always agree with what they do. I can tell you that now. You know, doesn't mean that I'm right either. You know, I've got some things that I'd love to change, but doesn't mean they're going to. But you know, we're now running 7 divisions technically out of Perth.
I think it comes to a point of not trying to reinvent the wheel at the end of the day.
There's always a time for development and change, and I'm a big fan of development and change. You know, I'm a big fan of growing your thing and looking at different options because one of the biggest things I've ever always hated whenever I've been on any committee is we've always done it that way. Doesn't mean it's right for now, you know. And I don't think that the national body and what they're trying to do are totally wrong. I don't, and I honestly don't. I think when I first heard about the idea, in its basic concept of what they were talking about, Cal, I'm going to take a little bit of what you tell us as being a little bit sore as well because of, you know, your situation. You know, did we vote for it? No, we don't vote for it. No, did we have a vote on this situation? No, we didn't. But do we have faith in the people we've appointed? Yes, we do. In some point, we have to. You know, and I think that's where we have to sit. Is we have some faith in some things. We don't agree with everything, but in the bigger picture of it, you know, someone was talking to me about blackball earlier tonight, and it wasn't that long ago that the A.E.B.F. instructed the W.A.E.B.F. that they could no longer have blackball run through the W.A.E.B.F. because it wasn't a recognised sport by the national body. Right? So that, you know, I'm going to say, well, hold on, there was a bit of dictatorship that happened there from a national level going, we were playing blackball here, we were just playing it as another version of the rules. And I may not have been one of those that voted. Cal, you know, you can pick little bits and pieces out of the statement if you want to know. What I'm saying as a whole, that was a very political statement, in my opinion, you know. But these people at these higher levels do say stuff. Gallen wants to pick out the little pieces, and that's fine. He can disagree with it. I know your situation, mate. But I don't know the situation either. I'm not involved. I'm not party to the whole process, and I don't need to be, I don't think. Because you can imagine what it would be like if we got 400 members in here and had a conversation about everything.
Yeah, I can't imagine that.
Yeah, great pop by Dylan back on the pool. He just played a huge shot there and big chance here now to take the frame.
Looks like that bloke goes half pocket, maybe.
Yeah, his last ball just went straight in there, so they're flying in the same pocket, so from the same sort of angle. So from that, yeah, it might be in half pocket, but it definitely does go. Yeah, not that time. Well, people are on committees with the W.A.E.B.F selection committee. Most probably shouldn't be asking questions of what the W.A.E.B.F doing. I don't know. But just saying. But look, there's more to come. There's stuff happening this week. There's more to we wait and see, and the decisions are there, and what they are will be what they be. So I just think you find that the players of WA are behind the board.
There's been a lot of. I think there has been a lot of positivity behind the posts from what I've seen.
Yeah, and there's some people there that are more in touch with the conversations that I am, that are very adamant, that I trust. Are very adamant that what the board is doing is the right thing. So
yeah,
I think it's quite possible that we could see some other associations maybe follow a little bit, but I don't know what the answer is. It's one of those things. It's what is the answer.
It's going to be difficult for Moisey now.
Yeah. Yeah, look, he's in control because he's got the black ball over the hole. So 5-2 to the Ladz here. Let's just concentrate on the pool for a little bit.
So far, the Ladz are getting the result they need for tonight.
Yeah. And look, they're a quality side. They are really a quality side. So it just shows how tough this competition is. Letho is just going to probably try and put the white ball down the bottom here. Smart shot there by Lee, because he's covered the angle a little bit as well, but I think, look,
you can it'd be pretty hard to even swing into it from there because you're on the rail.
Yeah, see, he's going to have to play this with right hand side. I don't.
There's no guarantee this is going to sink even if he hits it.
It won't sink if he hits it. It's almost impossible. Does he play with it enough right hand side? It's a great effort.
Oh wow,
that's a great shot.
That's a great shot.
Great shot by Dylan Moyes, and that might be one of the shots of the night. Lee's left him a brilliant shot, and he's played that as almost as perfectly as he possibly could. So, Johnny on the black over on the other table, have we? We have Johnny Boy for the win. So 6-2.
He's having a great night, Johnny.
Yep. Look, his team's in the World Cup, beating Scotland for the first time in 28 years, I think it was. So
it's over the moon,
and they got the win. He's got a baby on the way. Look, life's looking pretty good for our Johnny Boy. Everything's up and going. So I'm pretty sure Dylan's confident to win this one. So
if he's missing a ball in hand, I don't think he should be there.
So 6-3. Who have we got here? And was that Andy? What is it? Andy Chats FPL. Welcome to the coverage, Andy. I'm not sure who you are. I think.
Yeah, it says Andy Chats FPL.
Yep. There is a way to click on it and it comes up with their details, but that's what I normally leave Davey to do, is find out who these people are. So welcome to the chat. 6-3. Now let's just quickly going to pull up the calendar, because I want to just do a few announcements of events we've got coming forward. So I think the following weekend for the old men on the sitting at home tonight on their couches.
Macquarie.
Actually, no, I'm not even sure Kieran's that old yet. I think we've got the over 60 state trials coming up. Where am I going? The over 60s men's singles and playoffs all on the same day for the over 60 side, and then on the 28th, and also the hold on, what have we got? We got everything coming up. Sorry, on the 27th, so on the Saturday next weekend, we got the Open Ladies qualifier. and the Open Men's qualifier for the state teams.
And I'd assume they'd all be no fee as well, right?
Interesting. I would suspect so at this stage. I don't know. I haven't spoken to Terry about that. But that's looking like what he's currently doing. So, but there might be some competition fee. I don't know yet, but we'll see how that goes. All right. We then have on the Sunday the over 60s men's singles playoff and the over 50 ladies team playoff as well. So, again, we don't know about the costs. We'll wait and see. I did do a post, and so most people are aware the Masters playoff, which was booked for the 4th and the 5th, has now been changed back to the same weekend as the Byford Open on the 1st and 2nd of August. So that weekend we may have... Look, I did post for a women's one. I've got to get some more check with the ladies on that. Another ranking event for the ladies, or moving their ranking event.
So you've reached 60, have you, Macquarie?
I think the over 60s this weekend. No, it's not this weekend, Macquarie. It's next weekend. This is the under 23s this weekend.
Yeah, you're not that young, mate. Probably see Neville go into the over 60s. But from what I know, he has no interest in going to Ashes.
No, he can't travel. Neville can't travel because of his brother, I believe it is. So he's cares for his brother, so he's never travelled.
He was also saying something about he doesn't like planes now.
Oh, that wouldn't surprise me. Yes, you'll be down here. So you might have to run the under 23s on Sunday, Kieran. Yeah, save me. I'll go to work instead. Yeah, Terry's away for 5 days, so Terry goes away tomorrow for some meetings and stuff like that. So, you Mr. Happy Pants Winston will be around.
Mr. Miyagi, anything
Mr.
but
Miyagi,
happy.
Tommy, so March will be around. If you need anything tournament-wise, you can message myself, and we'll find out from there. All right, let's have a look a bit at what's going on with the pool.
Oh, he's offered to help out too.
Yeah, I knew he would. He's a good lad, Mr. McCrory. So
he was helping run it last year, I think.
Yep. So I've got to work out the structure and work out what it is, and I got to get back to work tomorrow. I'm trying to get as much overtime in before I go to Africa, so to pay for everything. So Ben Foster with a big chance here to go out too. Just getting back to the pool. Yeah, lovely shot by Ben.
That was beautiful.
Just
he makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Just a little bit of reverse side on. We'll just screw it back off the rail, put a bit of extra side on, just to get where he needs to. And this one he'll just come up off the top rail, probably just screw to the top rail, come back down. I don't even need to. So
you just back yourself here, I think. Yeah, just pot it.
7-3 to the Ladz. Looking over at Davey, I think. See what Davey doing here. Oh, that was an interesting shot.
I think he's playing Ron. Yes, he is playing Ron.
Yep. Yeah. Probably tried to play a I'm playing Ron shot rather than a I'm playing my game. Sometimes, we sort of think we've got, wow.
Oh, what a shot.
Wow, I'm not sure he meant that.
I'll just tell you what, he'll take it.
He'll take it, but I'm pretty sure he missed that by about an inch, guys and girls. I don't think I've seen Ben play that shot. Brandon Gray thought it was a good one, but pretty sure it won't go on the highlight reel of, this was how he meant to play it. That's a bit like hitting a bank shot in a basketball game. It was like, did you call bank? No, I didn't call bank. It's not the same. So, still good outcome for him, 7-3.
Tell me, is it a great shot if you come off 2 cushions?
So missing the pot by 2 inches and then still getting this. That's brilliant.
This should be pretty rudimentary for Ron, I think.
Yeah. So, what's wrong on yellows?
Yellows.
It's actually tough. It is a little bit tough. Like, yes, you would expect Ron to get these, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah. That's all, yeah.
See, even this, he's got to land exactly where he wants to.
I'd be taking this one he's on now, then I'd be topping through and then taking that last yellow to the middle.
And that's exactly right. There's nothing wrong with your mapping. It's just he has to land exactly right or a little bit short of right at least to run through the top. If he's got to screw back and he wants to screw back an inch and he screws back 3,
he's gone.
He's out of position, you know. So it's actually, this is a big shot as far as position-wise goes. It's easy to be 2 inches out of where you need to be. But when you're rolling forward, it's a bit easier.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's when if he had to try and screw that back a little bit, then he'd be in trouble. All right, so we've got Ronski and long sleeves. Can't say I've ever seen that before.
Yeah, he is.
It's actually a little bit chilly in here tonight.
Oh, it is. It's pretty cold.
Terry
that was a great shot from
Terry's been behind the bar with his jumper and his hoodie on, so he hasn't worried about the heaters around the room because
he's like that all year round.
Yeah, but normally when he gets here first, he would have every heater on blasting before everybody gets in and to warm the room up, and then the rest of us come in to strip off. So
it's cold in here, isn't it, Terry? The language.
We can't hear it, Terry. It's all clean up here.
The explanations and stuff is a bit
Ah. You should come up here, Terry. You should take over. You know, he could have gone 50 years hiatus between winning the singles when he did 50 years ago and winning it this year.
Who's that?
Terry.
Oh, Terry. He won it 50 years ago, did he?
Yeah.
Did what were they using? Was that back with the caveman days when they're playing still on a mud court? 113.
Were they all just pub players from the local pub?
113. No. So back in the day, pool was much bigger than it is now. You know, they'd have a knockout comp and 130 people would turn up.
I tell you what, Simon Ibbs thinks he got lucky.
No.
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore, welcome to the evening.
nothing happy about the way Luke Angles is playing, mate.
Nah.
He's the luckiest bloke in W.A.E.B.F.
Mate,
Hold on. Wayne Gilmore calling somebody else lucky. Do you know what? We passed the question the other week. Who do you like to get lucky against the most?
I remember, I was watching when you asked that.
And the man sitting in front of me, it's the person I love to get lucky against the most.
Should have seen last time I played him. I think I pulled out 2 flukes.
See, everybody pulls out a fluke against Wayne Gilmore. Like I pulled out of a snooker, full table, cut to the middle, land plumb on the black against him last time I played him. So I remember it fondly.
The last time I played him, I rattled the corner and it went straight across the opposite corner. The look at his face was
no
despicable.
one gets lucky against you, Wayne. Mate, you're just a bad player. If you give them opportunity, mate, they'll pot out on you. All right. So it's official. Wayne Gilmore has just called Luke Anglesey, the current state title holder, a mug, a bum, somebody who's not worth the time.
And Judgy's not a pool player now, apparently.
We gotta love Gilmore. We do. So Simon. Now, does this ball next to the yellow go? I don't think it does. So he's looking at just a nice angle here to cannon into this.
Wow. That was a great shot from Sacco.
Seems gone a bit too far there. This is where I love Sacco. He just, once he gets on these sort of rolls, these sort of shots, he drops one in and he goes bang bang the next two. It just doesn't miss. I'm not expecting him to miss this. He's
backing himself.
Once his cue's going and he feels like I'm not missing, he is smooth.
Shots.
I just have no. As soon as he rolled that one down the rail and it went in, I knew he's just punching the next two in. They're not. Like the rest of us sitting there going, oh. He just goes bang bang. He's like feels good.
I think, Simon must have meant to do that. It looked like he didn't, but he must have.
It's a pretty good landing spot. So what are you thinking here?
From Bauer's position?
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah,
A bit stuck.
bit stuck, yeah.
There's a turnover shot there.
Do you mean that yellow into the middle pocket?
It's the top pocket.
Oh, it's the top.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I suppose he can hit that from there,
Yep.
can't he? Yeah.
Yep. That's one option. This is quite attacking. He's going to run this up to the top pocket.
Oh, he tried for the plant.
I didn't like that.
Nah.
Especially with what he's left. But there was a chance that he was going to leave him. It was a big shot for nothing, really, because it's that, that ball's tough. Simo's probably just going to tie up. But Simo's going to end up with 2 balls over the rail and have 2 chances of
Exactly
trying to
right.
break it out. So, and especially if Simo can tap this one up just 2 inches and leave the white ball on the bottom. Any sort of angle he leaves gives Simo a good chance to break that ball out. So, I think this is going to give Simo a good chance one way or another. Oh, I don't. He's tried too much for snooker there rather than thinking about his next shot.
Yeah.
In
So he
my
hasn't
opinion.
left that yellow in a nice position to come off at all.
No,
Yeah.
so if he'd have left that ball another inch out and leaves the white ball back, yes, he leaves him the rail ball. But then
he can play the breakout the next.
The breakout, he's got a couple of ways of playing it. See, whereas now there's no breakout shot here. Well, technically there is, but you've got to pump this in and screw. If you pump this in with bottom, it will naturally go into that spot.
Still such a precise shot.
Yeah. And see, I don't mind that he's looked at there. So what he's going to do here is, I think, he's pot this top one and play the plant yellow onto the red and try and put the red on the side rail.
That's a nice.
See what he's looking at there? He's looking at the angle. So it looks like he might be able to play this now, actually. It's sort of...
That's a very smart out of the box shot. Let's tie up the red on the rail.
He's already had his extension.
Oh, he said frozen.
Yep.
I think I liked your shot better.
Yeah, I think the shot he looked at, looking at the angle we're looking at, it looked like it was a good chance. So
Yeah, because if you tie up the red on the rail, that opens your ball. Your ball's still in a decent position.
yeah. Jeremy's tried the shot I called about 20 minutes ago. So what have we got going on the other table? We've got Johnny Boy up against Ron. John at the table looking at yellow. No, looking
Reds,
at reds.
yeah, he's on reds.
So there's a big chance here for Johnny.
I don't think Ron's had a visit yet.
No. And Johnny's not ended up perfect there. He might have to take this one to the middle now. Yeah, see, he could have played that. He doesn't want to play it harder now, I suppose, because he's moved the ball. But if you looked at that last time, now you look at what he did, he could have played it so that that ball ended up on the rail behind his
And
yellow.
the loss of turn isn't as simple.
No, because, then with him,
Before.
because he'd played, even with the loss of turn, he's got the ball over the top rail. Come down for the other ball, boom, he's out. So
Yeah.
I think he's played a little bit more slower tactical here. Like he's just, had the same sort of options, but I don't mind playing the turnover here because it's close to playing the turnover on both balls. You know what I mean? Like technically, there's a chance to pot this.
You might as well.
He might pot both red yellows here.
You might as well give it a go. To be honest, this is kind of one of those moments where you have to go.
Yeah. Or you just cover the yellow, one of the two fully. But I think.
Oh, that's a great. Ooh.
Still a lot of work to do, but huge shot. Well, Johnny was able to hold for that ball a little bit.
Oh, what a shot!
Oh, that is great if it stops.
Oh,
That's unlucky. That was a great effort.
I think he's still got the thin edge of it. He's looking at the quarter.
He's looking at the corner. Yeah, it was a good shot, Cal. what's he doing? Oh, no, now he's playing turnover. Yep. Oh, he's played
that was a great
so
shot.
well. He's left Simo on edge. From what I can tell, Simo can see the yellow, so...
It's still a great percentile shot. I wouldn't...
I don't, when I say I can see it, I don't think he can do... Oh, Johnny, great effort.
Oh.
Unlucky. So the Reapers are just chirped up a little bit. So the problem for Simo, he can't really get much action on the white ball here. Like it's and he doesn't have an extension left. I know he's used his extension already, so
he has to go now or never.
Yeah, it's very hard to keep it out of that pocket. All right. So,
I mean, Jeremy definitely earned that, to be honest.
a couple of chances here for the Reapers now. Like they were looking in trouble here. Both these frames, they both looked like the other player was in control, had a chance of going out. Jeremy. He's okay, but shooting back into a pocket where he doesn't want to kiss off his own ball too much. Oh, he's played that well.
Yeah, that's nice. Great recovery.
Yep. So Ron's landed okay here. Obviously, those balls go. So we expect we're about to go to 8-6, which is a pretty big turnaround. But it could easily have been
10-4.
10-4. All right. That's why Ron's a joke of a player. Well, look. Yeah, he gets some things go his way, but he can play a little bit too. We're happy to have him back on the table, that's for sure. All right, Luke Engels, he's cheering over there, so let's
Must be going well.
Let's have a look at the Super League. What's going on over here? So, the boys and the Assassins. Yep, the boys are now 8-4 up. Who's doing well over there tonight? Matty Patton, 3 out of 3 tonight.
He's been playing some phenomenal pool lately.
Yep. Luke Engels, he was 2 out of 2. And for the Assassins, Steve Brett with 2 out of 2. Continuing his good form from the weekend. And Dave Barker with 2 out of 3. So that's not bad for Dave as well. Good stuff. Come on. Now, We Chalk Dirty are doing a job on the Jets tonight. 7-1.
Ooh.
The only person who's won a frame so far is Brendan O'Brien. So Marchie, being the nice guy, gave him one, but everyone else is sort of doing all right for the We Chalk Dirty down there. So Marchie wins at the table. So that's gonna. So the percentage boost will be an interesting situation if they can get a big percentage boost as well.
Well, they are tied on frames right now. Tied on points with players in the Ladz.
And what's the frames for and against and those things. So We Chalk Dirty, we're currently sitting 5th on frame difference. So that's a big result for them if they can get a big win tonight. Because
it's a very good percentage booster.
The players are playing. They've got the bye tonight, haven't they?
Yeah.
So the players have got the bye tonight, so that doesn't much change their frame situation. So We Chalk Dirty's on 190. The players are on 208, so
18 difference.
18 difference. They can get a 19-6 win or something like that. That can put them into ahead of players. And the Ladz currently have
student versus master. Hannah versus Rucci.
So the Ladz currently have 194 plus 8 so far, so that's 202. So they need to get to 14, but then I think they get 2 points for a...
But so long as We Chalk Dirty win tonight too, they'll be in the same points still.
Yeah, they get 2 points for their bye. So the players will actually go to 24 tonight.
Yeah.
If the Ladz and We Chalk Dirty both get the win, they'll all sit on 24 as well. And so then it comes down to frame difference. And I think, wow.
That was a great shot from Rucci there.
Yeah, right. The players could then drop out of the top 4 on frame difference based on the way it's going so far. So that's some huge results. Hannah versus Rucci.
2 nice left-uns. Yeah, 2 nice left.
Yep. Yeah, and there could literally be, well, let's say if 19-6 down the other end, which is possible, and these guys get up, what are we, 15-10 maybe? 14-15-10, then everybody's basically even on frame differences. Like, oh, Dan's coming a bit short there.
Yeah.
Wow, this is like smash the hell out of it. So they're just waiting for this frame to finish before they start the next round.
He'll have to do something here because there's not really much safety you can play with all those yellows on the table.
You can try. I'm not sure he can play the feather and snooker behind. I think I'm actually trying to cut this across.
Yeah.
He's not going to know. He's trying to feather here. Yep.
I think he's left him on that yellow.
He has left him on that yellow for sure.
Well, actually, I think I prefer the cutting it.
He may not have had the angle to cut it, in all honesty, but like you said, Davey's actually got a chance. I'd actually be pumping this a little bit and trying to, because it almost looks natural, pump this and develop the ball on the left-hand side.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Oh, that was great. I think he should have maybe focused a little bit more on the white.
Yeah, but look, it's not a big deal technically. He's played it to a point where he was trying to get the ball all the way down. Dan cuts this one in 20. I like these cuts because I love the finest cut possible, but most people don't.
I'll tell you what, that was on the right path.
Is it a big pocket or not?
Doesn't look too big of a pocket, but it does look like you could get that red out of there.
Don't play this too hard.
Yeah.
Switch up.
Nice.
Rooch is still going to play the turnover shot, but you've got some options.
Oh yeah. I think he's trying to look at the gap, is he?
Yeah, and that's tempting.
You want to wedge it though. If it wedges, neither are dropping.
Yeah, and then your red ball sits behind the yellow. Depends what angle he's got. If you think he looks like he's got a decent angle actually for it. So, yep. So the ball did drop, but he got the yellow to drop. So I think you can play the one on the rail.
On the rail, yeah, and just leave it there.
And just maybe he might just need to screw back 2 inches, maybe.
It's a bit deceptive on this camera for me.
I just need to come down an inch. Well, not that far.
Oh, that is.
Yeah, he just needed to just control that white ball.
He only needed to come up probably a few inches, really.
Yeah, just a couple of inches behind the black, and you were there. So So we've got no Sonny for the Reapers again tonight. I know he's missed a couple. I must check in on the old boy. Where is he at? Is he at home watching us tonight?
Ooh, that was a bit too close.
Oh, yeah. Max was here. No one's bitch, mate.
You want a drink, Daz?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, cheers, mate. Just tell Jerry it's Russ, he'll be right. All right, Latches. Thanks, mate. All right, just a quick break while the guys get ready. So 8-7 here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Just recapping those changes. The Masters has been changed for any Masters tuned in tonight. We're back to the 1st and 2nd of August. Obviously, we'll know a whole lot more about what's going on with Nationals and that by then. So, people will get a choice which one they go for. Under 23 is coming this weekend, so Saturday, Sunday, under 23 state title this Saturday, state team playoffs on Sunday. Down the other table we've got Ben Foster and Jeremy Bauer by the looks. And that looks like a foul. Maybe we had a foul break down there, I don't know. Yeah, we did. So Simon with the break against Ron Kelly on this table. Oh, yeah. Simon's dumped the white ball off the table. Off the table and left ball in hand. So it could be good night very quickly here.
Especially against Ron, that's a deadly mistake.
Yeah, ball in hand anywhere on the table. It's a tough rule, that one.
That's kind of the only fair way to punish that, to be honest.
Yeah, see, and this is the one where I don't like. One of the things I don't like in this rule set. Down the other table, Jeremy foul broke against Ben. Now, Ben's broken actually potted the ball, so that's all good. But if you then take the break over and you then whack, you've got a big break, and all of a sudden you leave all the balls on, it can help your opponent. So
I feel you should almost be given the option to play off the foul break.
Yeah, it's it was a very ugly foul break, mind you.
You could have the option to take the break or play off the break.
Yeah, so we expect Ron to sort of drop these two in down the bottom here.
That was a big shot. That was a good shot.
I think Ron will just drop these two in and then try and sort of...
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, he's landing really good here, so he'll just try and go across the top of the yellow. It's near the black spot. Pop that in, drop the other two in, and then land that back for the black ball. So, yeah, this could be over this front.
Yeah, that's a very good shot from Ben.
Ben playing a good snooker shot there.
I think the only thing I don't like is that other red is a little bit caught by the one he's on.
So the thing there he's allowed Jeremy to do, he's going, look, your easiest ball's attached to my other red. If you want to go with that, go for it. Oh, this must go in the middle pocket. I thought he was going to come across the top of it, but he's landed on it, so it's going in the middle pocket. So.
I'm guessing he's figuring just don't move the white too much. Oh, that was a great attempt from Jeremy.
Yeah, and he's played the right ball there too, because if he'd played the one which most people would have, which is the one
the closest one to him, yeah.
Yeah, they would have developed his red and, Yep, so, look, pretty sure that this game, Ron, will be finished in a minute.
Who do you think is the best cueist in Perth, Daz?
Ooh. Unfortunately, he's no longer with us anymore. The best cueist I'd ever seen in Perth, and I haven't seen lots because I've been around for a long time, was Vic Marcello. He had the smoothest cue action I've seen out of anybody. Nowadays, I think Benny is very, very smooth when he's going. I think he's just very clinical. Yeah, I guess there's a difference between, as far as, repetitive. Rocky is also, and a lot of people would say Rocky, but he's very deliberate in what he does, and it's no poetry emotion sort of situation. It doesn't seem to, but it's the same every time, and it's very, very robotic,
consistent.
robotic, consistent all the time. He doesn't, plays the same cue action every time. He does his three feathers.
Yeah, that's a good question for you. Best junior, best C grade, best B grade, and best A grade cueist.
Okay. Yeah, Kingers, Ron, and Benny. Yeah, they're definitely up there. Best junior. Look, my favourite junior at the moment right now is AJ
Hogan.
But he's not the best cueist. It wasn't that long ago Nick had the best cue action going on in
Yeah, it's kind of...
Yeah, he's 2 years ago when I was playing with Nick, he was beautiful and smooth. I think it's that old problem, and I can reference it to when I grew up playing golf.
Yeah.
When I first started playing golf when I was just 14 or 13 years old, and I swung the golf club just naturally, and I had a really natural swing. It was only when my brain started to get involved with what I was doing that my swing got bigger, I got more power in my body, and therefore my cue action didn't.
Ooh, do you think he's going to break it? It's a wrong pack. Oh, no, he's fixing it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you were saying?
So I think young Nick has got a really good cue action still. I think, it's just he needs to just tighten up a little bit again. And AJ, I think, closely behind. I think AJ's very, very, solid in what he does and how he does it.
I think once AJ gets a bit more height to him, his cueing will advance quite a bit.
Yep. C grade and B grade. It's interesting. I might have to think about that. Well, I said we're winning more frames in the next few years than any other junior. No, AJ will become the best junior in WA.
100%.
Not his mindset alone. Everything about him. He is going to be the next big thing. Full stop. He loves the game that much. He plays. He played the Perth Open against 100 people. Had 20 frames for the day. Went home at 9:30. Most kids would be knackered. He was on the table when he got home. So he is, and he's got the right temper. He's got all the stuff that goes with it. But he will be the next big thing.
Even when I played him in the B grade individual league 2 weeks ago now, and he kept in tactically nearly the whole time. He was able to play the right shots to keep in the game and leave me off. And he played very well.
Yep. I think, I suppose I don't look at the old players that much, I
understood nothing.
So Lena said they're 3-8 down.
Oh, you're 3-8 down, okay.
So she's not happy. Is Adam Grace here?
Keeping it.
Adam Grace up from Darwin, he's a great QX. I've always loved Christian. I think Christian is, got the opportunity when his action's good. It turns out I don't watch people a lot in depth that way. I think. So do you go from, I think Scott Healy's done a lot of work with his Q action over the last few years. I know with Dan and doing stuff, and he's put a lot of time and effort into his game.
It's probably easier for you to name the A's and the B's and the C's, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's hard. I don't look too much at Q actions, I suppose, when I'm looking at things, unless I'm looking at the kids. When you look at your kids, you're sort of looking, and that comes from the coach within me as coaching other sports. I've never been a coach for pool, but everything is about if it's natural, it looks natural, and then we all get older. And pool's one of those things that if you're a kid and play, you have a natural action, and then you can develop it. But most people pick it up when they're a bit older.
Yeah.
And therefore,
I'll just say with Dylan, I feel he has a very I can't describe his Q action, but it's not quite. He can absolutely pot everything. He can pot anything pretty much, but his Q action is just not quite there. I'd say,
which trials are we talking about? Are we talking the men's trials?
You can ask him yourself. He thinks he's one of the worst Qists.
Yeah. The men's trials start very soon, said. The people who aren't qualified, but they've got to wait for Super League to finish anyway. Men's is coming up next month. So the men's open trials, open men's qualifiers, the 27th of June. That looks right. Hold on. Yeah, so that's for anybody who's not involved in Super League. Is that right? Open men's because that's right. That's after the end of Super League. So but that's for anybody who's not qualified through Super League, I think. Anyway, that feels like it's early. I might have to look at that. Open men's qualifier. It does say open men's team playoffs is there. 11th and 12th of July. No, the open men's qualifier is supposed to be that weekend. We did have some conversations the other day about who should be in and who shouldn't be, and I'm going to talk to Terry actually about that selection criteria for that one.
If we go off, say, best B grade Qist. Yeah.
Josh Crow.
Yeah, he's actually
is someone who I think's got a very nice Q action. He's definitely improved it over the last couple of years. He's playing some solid pool these days. So, I wouldn't encourage you to copy Luke Angles. His Q action, but he does set himself down. No, it's just more his pre-action, I think, than his action.
Yeah,
I think the secret to it is Byron Q's well. Said there is another weekend that is the 11th to the 12th. For those wanting to know dates, go to Pool West and type in the week calendar. But 11th and 12th is the men's team playoffs as well. Said yes, but you've got to go. You would have to go through the qualifier first, which means you'd have to play the 27th first that weekend, because that's for people who are not qualified through playing Super League or
just a state singles winner.
No, state singles gets their spot automatically.
Yeah.
I think there's so many from the country singles get the top two from the country singles qualify through that weekend.
What do you reckon, Daz? I'm the best D grade Qist, aren't I?
Well, since when are you a D grade?
I'm a 40-pointer.
Oh my god. Well, hopefully some people's points. Mine's going to get chopped up this year as well, so I'm not going to be playing second division again next year. So I'm going to give you a challenge. So you're not going to win it this year, right? But next year, your challenge is to win the percentages in second division. If you're playing second division, that is.
I want the bronze in first right now. That's what I'm aiming for.
Yeah, well,
I was very sick the first 2 weeks of second, and I had a very bad time, I tell you that.
Yeah. You're winning a medal in first division says you shouldn't be playing in third division.
I don't play third division. I play second, prems, and first.
All right. So technically, if you're playing seconds with the family next year, then you need to be aiming to win seconds. I'll be not there, so there'll be some frames you can, although Jeremy Giannini's now played enough to qualify, and he's a couple of frames ahead of me. I think I'm shooting 77 or something like that. And
I think you're still up there. Yeah.
He's a few frames ahead of me, but he hasn't played us yet either. So,
and just like that, Daz, look, Reapers are back in it.
Yeah, just a quick turnaround, and look, Davey and Lee at the board haven't really had a lot of success tonight, I don't think. I know Davey hasn't won a frame yet. And Lee, don't feel like Lee's had a great night either somehow.
Let's see. He is. It's just gone.
While you look at that, 9-7 to on the boys and the Assassins. So the Assassins have come back with 4 out of the last 6. The only 2 have won have been the kids. So Matty, Patton and Liam with only 2 win. Whereas Barker, Gilmore, Steve Brett and Scott Dober. So Neville's not having a good night tonight. None out of 3 wins. And Judgy's not here tonight then? Oh, yeah, here.
Judgy's here, yeah.
Yeah, because Judgy's leading. So it's a bit of a chat about Judgy. He's leading the Super League stats and the Premier League stats. But he's only 1 from 3 tonight. So
Isn't Kinga leading the Super League stats?
I didn't think he was. I thought Judgy was up there. But
Nah, I thought Kinga was.
Oh, okay. Unfortunately, we don't have.
There you go.
We don't have.
He's actually leading it by a bit too if you scroll across.
Yeah, so. All right, 73% for King. Oh, that's right, 64% to Judgy. So, oh no, Ron's next. Okay, Judgy's down the list. Who's telling me lies?
No, Prems he's leading.
Yeah, right, so Judgy's sitting 11th. 55% though, still happy with that.
I think Rishi kind of has to. He's going to have to come up with something. He's going to have to come up with something here or just get everything off the table.
Well, he's got a couple of little chances for snookers here. Probably, I think a snooker here is the shot he's going to play.
Coming off that yellow and just trying to land behind, yeah. Yeah, nice.
Because, so you've got those 2 balls up there. Where's your other snooker? Where can you see another snooker when you get if
At
he
the
gets ball in hand?
bottom of the table, pushing that yellow out and then leaving him right.
Yeah, exactly right. Push that yellow out. So,
leave him on the bottom rail.
They both pop. So it's so look, Lee should be able to swerve this, I think, though. But the problem with swerving...
That's a pretty big swerve.
Yeah, maybe it is.
You have to go, I think, the triple here. That's what I'd be going.
He's lining up the swerve. Mass that around.
Yeah.
Yep, you were right. He didn't really get into it, though, did he?
I think on Superfine that's a lot more realistic, but this cloth is kind of unforgiving for that.
So Dan needs to play this out so he develops both balls to be able to be popped.
Exactly, and then just leave that white right behind the other yellow once you push it out too.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'd be playing it this close to it.
Yeah, I'd be bringing it a bit back just so I don't double tap.
Yeah, and you just want that bit extra room to push it out.
Yeah, that's nice. That's very nice.
Yeah, he's played it well.
He didn't leave in the one rail.
Yeah. There was a question there, and I it was Lee did question whether it actually hit the rail. But I've got a replay on that one, sorry, so I can't do it. It was close. But I'm sure he played it into the ball first. Yeah, definitely into the ball first.
100%.
And Lee has come out. I actually looked at it. Sorry, we were just checking to see whether it was a foul or not, which it definitely was not a foul. But Lee's come off 2 rails. Shot. Lee, it wasn't a foul either. We checked it.
That was a great shot.
Yeah, it almost left you natural, I think. So I turned away to look at the thing, but it did leave him out. Huge shot. So
that's a good shot from Davey Hanna.
So this is all about your Q action now. So let's test Davey's Q action here. Like this is all about
just roll just a little bit forward, nothing fancy.
And what I'm trying to do is just short backswing.
Oh, whoa!
He just jabbed.
I thought you just need to roll that.
Yeah, so that's just tightening up because of the situation. All right, it's just and this is one I've learned from Brownie is this: when you're in a situation where you're tightening yourself up and you feel yourself tightening up on a shot like that, it's just shorten your backswing and just nice, easy little just short backswing, short follow through, control your shot, and you'll find it just stops you from jabbing. or letting your
chicken
arm go.
winging.
chicken wing, those sort of things. So, it's good sometimes to,
To be honest with you, these Reds aren't even in that nice of a... They don't blink nicely. I get where you're coming from, yeah.
So, he's looking at the double here, and I think he's going for it here. I think you're fine.
It's actually
big
somewhat
double.
a shot to...
No, because he's going to leave him. Yeah, he went that double. So he tried to play safe there, which he's now left Davion a chance. Oh,
that's nice. That's worked out nicely.
Landed beautifully for him. I'd like to see David.
He's shaking his head though.
No, he's just off. It's off angle a little bit. He's shaking his head because it wasn't how he was planning to do it. But just a stop shot here, boom. Nice, easy.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. He's redeemed himself in this frame.
Well, it's not over yet. He's still got to pop the black. Don't jump on him on his bandwagon too early.
Yeah. There's a reason he's the top of the C grade individual league.
No, Porn Pro, we definitely looked at it in slow-mo ourselves. Porn Pro? Hold on. Promo. Oh, sorry, promo. We looked at ourselves in slow motion and definitely hits the yellow first. So, yeah. Dangerous Dave. Well, it's Dangerous Dave allowed back on Facebook because we did a presentation here and he filmed it, and he got banned from it. All right, this should be a good match here. Hopefully, Benny Foster and
versus
Ron Kelly.
The Tysons.
Now, so for those who are not aware, we lag for every break. Ron's got the ball to move sideways, so it didn't hit the jaw there on the lag, but we'll see that one on YouTube. No, I don't think so. We've got a couple other shots to go on YouTube. I think.
No, he was saying about his channel.
Yeah, no, but yeah, that's. You reckon you'll talk about that? What, the fact that he choked on the first one? Love you, Johnny boy. All right. Now, did you watch much of the soccer on the weekend? Did you see anything?
I just watched some of the highlights, really. Yeah. I saw Germany smash someone, 7-1,
I must admit, hanging out, we're at Johnny Fox's with the Scottish, and if anyone knows how to party at a soccer game, they're the country you want to be with, because the celebrations they had around the world just without anything, it's just phenomenal to watch. If you want to just go and watch the Scottish celebrate, my God. You'll let it the one end. No, I don't think so. No, he's honest with himself at least. He'll say when he stuffs up. We haven't seen too much of Dangerous Dave in his own shots lately, actually, so he hasn't. But we are trying to promote the Sebastian to get back with our shots of the week again. So we've definitely got Lee Thayer could make an appearance in the shot of the week.
In saying that, though, Subash does do an incredible amount for us here.
He does, yeah. And I think the other shot tonight, my two shots of the night tonight, obviously Lee Thayer and Dylan.
Moisey's, where he hit the black.
Yeah, where he hit the black out of that shot, to hit it as perfectly as he did and land, that won him the frame. So as much as he may not have won the frame that visit, that won him the frame. So I think that's would be an interesting challenge, because Lee's played a great shot out off of two rails, which he probably made look easy. It'd be interesting to see an opinion on those two shots, because I think I rate Dylan's a little bit better.
I tell you what, knowing most of the pool community that's on there, they like the aggressive, you know.
Yeah, they will. It'd be interesting. It'd be.
A lot of people don't like it's not that they don't like it, they don't see the more tactical side of pool, you know.
Yeah, that's true. But I thought the way he got out of it was perfect.
Oh, absolutely.
So Ron here with a very good opportunity to pot out. I'd say I'd be surprised if he comes down a position on the last ball, I'd say. I think he's just got enough angle to sort of screw up nicely for it. I think so. So what do we got? Sacco on the other table. So we expect Ron to pot out here. What's Sacco got? Sacco's on the reds.
It's if he goes this red, it will kind of get a bit easier from there.
Stop.
I can't tell.
Neither can I. I think that should be 30-second shot clock here, though, shouldn't it?
No, that's only Premier.
Oh, it's only Premier, isn't it?
Yeah, that 30 seconds is a bit too short for me.
Yeah, look. The baldest man in the building. Welcome, Antonio.
Do you know he's 62 years old?
He's 62 years old.
I would have thought 40s.
You think his brain would work better by now?
Oh, that's a bit of a mistake there.
Yeah, I did sort of see it. So,
Oh, that's nice.
my husband, Kieran McCoy, is probably one of the best tacticians in WA. The guy plays with a toothpick, but Joanne, she's a lovely girl. She's a lovely lady. Why she puts up with Kieran, we don't know. But I suppose once she had the children, she had to. Someone
Someone had to deal with it.
Someone had to deal with it.
I suppose that's all Ron could really do. There wasn't much else Ron could do in that situation.
Kieran, I'm going to give him some credit tonight. He's a good player, Kieran is. He's a good player.
Oh, look, it wasn't even her the whole time.
No, because, look, she's not silly enough to really stand up for him.
That was a bit of a miss from.
Oh wow, from Benny, yeah.
Yeah.
Set my wife up with an account too, Kieran. No, it's just like me. I log in under my daughter's account because I don't. First, I probably don't know how to operate one. Second, well, I don't have to worry about it myself. So, Ron picks up the win, puts it back to 11-10. Yeah, but he gets him out of most things. Yeah, he gets himself in a lot of shit too. Are we still talking about the game of pool here with Kieran? Or?
Yeah, but see, that's why he gets out of it a lot, because he puts himself in it.
He puts himself in shit a lot. Or then he needs his mates to pull him out of the shit when he's away in places like Darwin. So, all right, so Jeremy up the other end of the table against Sacco.
What's he doing with this yellow at the bottom?
It's the old let's pot everything and find out with the last one.
That's what I'm thinking, eh?
We're all good at it. Oh, yeah, look. I'm not saying I'm going to influence on you, Kieran. Well, that's for sure. Actually, but that's fair. Okay, I'll load up.
That didn't work out. Yeah.
Well, now he's going to kill the black a little bit more. My uncle, Kieran McCoy, is indeed the best technician in... Oh, my God. There's some comedians on the house tonight. All right, 11-10. What's people's predictions for the final score, guys? I'm thinking this is going to the hill.
If you had asked me after round 2, I would have put it in the Lad's favour all night.
Yeah. I think it's going the hill. But I think the Lads are just going to get over the line. So I think it's going 13-12, the Lads. That's my prediction. That's my score.
You can tell the Reapers have got louder too across the night.
Yeah, they have.
It's definitely made the difference.
And the Sonny influence is there. They're all standing up. So Sonny will be happy to watch that his boys are still all standing up at home. Sonny, if you have a team with Sonny, you have to stand up basically all night. No good for me because I have to tell him I've got a bug knee and I have to sit down to look after my knee. But so Sacco So Lee's left Sacco with a big chance here. So he would love to be on that ball there. He's not. So you take the one to the bottom.
That leaves Morris in a pretty good position to take yellow, to be honest.
That's a good shot by Sacco. He didn't have a lot to do. He had to get up there to try and get that ball. He can drop this into the top pocket now and then.
I think that was the risk taking on such a big shot.
Yeah, I don't think he was.
It's left Darren with a much nicer colour. It's a high risk versus high reward.
I want to play the ball with no sides, especially considering it's cheapest 3 mil. Yeah, well, it's only 7, but yeah. Sacco off 2 rails here. This could be over this. Come on, Sacco, get up. Get up.
Ooh, pulled a little bit short.
Yeah, a little bit short. So he's just going to ride for a little bit of luck with the black ball here, I think. So he'll play a little bit of pace.
Yeah. That's nice.
Came out a bit easy. I thought he was going to cannon into the yellow, but didn't hit the yellow.
Didn't touch it at all.
So he's probably just going to have to just shoot down on this and screw it off the rail, side rail, and pot it in the bottom.
Yeah, that's a great shot.
Sacco's feeling it tonight, I think.
That was a beautiful recovery too.
Yeah, yep. He doesn't overthink. He just gets down and says it's going in the hole. So 12-10. So the lads are on the hill first. Darren Morris, that's not too bad, I suppose.
Nah.
He would have rather another foot up.
He's going to drop. He's going to just drop.
Yeah, he should still be able to hold. So.
Yeah. See, nice. He almost, that was barely dead weight, and he still, the white just went flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yep. So 12-11.
Oh, look at that.
As far as looks go, my husband probably takes that too. Look, he does look much better than you, Joanne. I'm sorry. He's a really good-looking man. That what's his name? Kieran. Kieran McCrory. Yeah.
He stunned your mind. He's dazed you a bit, eh?
I think he's in Vogue magazine. He's that good-looking. Good on him though. Yeah, a man who can be as modest as he is when you look as good as he does. Well done to him.
Ooh.
Yep.
Moisey and Hannah, they've played each other too much. They know how each other plays, so this should be interesting.
Yeah, well, what, both shit? Oh, sorry. Sorry, because that's something they would say to each other, you're both shit. All right. And who's Johnny got down there? Johnny's got Rooch. So this is the last 2 frames. I'm still happy with my 13-12 to the lads. Oh, what's the Jets in that score down there? We chalk dirty. Have you got that score?
It is. Let's have a look. 11-3.
Wow. My God, didn't we look that? No, it was 7-1.
7-1, yeah.
11-3. So
it's a pretty slow night for them, to be honest.
Yeah, they're only through 14 frames. We're through 23.
It's a very slow night, I think. Luckily, they're on 7 and 8.
Dylan's got 2 balls. Yeah, we're actually running really good. It's only 9:15. So Dylan's got 2 balls off the break there, both yellows. But reds don't look terrible either here, based on what you can get onto first.
You gotta be trying to work out how to get that red out above the yellow on the left-hand side.
Yeah, well, that's not technically that hard because he can drop this ball off that's just out from it first and then land and just play it off the rail and pop it out. I'd be actually breaking into the black here. After I didn't have the angle on that one. These 2 here are actually just as difficult as that one.
Yeah. Both sets have their issues.
Yeah, it's if you're going. I think this is the problem though. Is Dylan going for the out, or is he just potting balls here? Right.
Knowing Dylan, I'm thinking he's going out.
Yeah, but where's your out? It's not there. It's not there easy right now. So there's that one ball that I talked about getting out.
But in saying that, he's now opened 2 yellows.
Exactly right.
And that hasn't even opened the red. It's a bit...
And he's still...
Hasn't worked in his favour at all.
So technically the big shot here is actually playing the red off the black that's next to the black onto the yellow down to this bottom pocket. If you're going out.
I think he was just looking at it.
Right, but it's not the right shot. When you're trying to... You're 12-11 down. What the right shot is, a smart shot.
Holding back, and just playing for the team.
That's where
really.
I was like, if you were going to develop any balls, it was the ball next to the black and the thing there that were in a good spot.
You're not wrong. That is probably the best time to learn to be a tactical player, when you just can't shoot a ball.
Yeah, but that's how you get your wins against good players, is to learn tactical side of it, and then eventually, as you do get better, then you back yourself a little bit more often. The longer you can make a frame go, the better it is tactically. So
one more shot every time.
And see, this was the problem with knowing whether you were going out or not. So Dylan didn't know what he was doing. He was like, I'm going to pot a couple of balls, I'm going to try and develop, I'm just going to try and go out. Where the out was probably 1 in 20.
Yeah, I'd say a bit more than that, to be honest.
At least, if he broke out and landed good. So now what he's left David is the opportunity to pot out. Joe's been on the tequilas. Well, Kieran's got to get her to talk to her somehow. So, So Dave can play the plant here, possibly by the looks of it, and develop his ball over the hole, even if he doesn't everything else.
We've seen a lot of tactical play from David Hanna lately, which has been very good.
Yeah, see, that's a good shot by Dave. He's developed everything now, and Dylan's not on. So, but I can almost guarantee you Dylan's going to try and pop that ball out. He's going to go for something big. To me, he shouldn't be touching this ball that's sitting on the black unless the black goes. So if the black goes to that middle pocket over there, well then maybe not. But
is that not just you missed on the comment?
You missed some of the shots you don't pot. Yeah, well, duh. How with the intelligent commentary tonight? I actually think he should push another ball. These two balls are together. He should push that across onto where the other black is and put a second ball on top of the black.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I think he's looking... He must be looking for the out, is he? Or
but
unless he's going to try to push that red onto the yellow on the rail. But then again, it doesn't really help because it can be broke out pretty easily.
Don't know that he's got anything going here that works.
So I think I think if he pushes that red, he still leaves Hanna on everything.
Maybe playing this bottom one across. So what's Johnny got going on over his way? He's on the reds. Going for the big double.
Oh, great effort.
Yeah, I think Dylan's going to try and... Well, this is dangerous. He's going to try and...
Oh, that's pretty funny.
Only miniature. So, Dave with the bragging rights opportunity here. It's pretty straightforward for Davey here. Yeah, that's fine. Just got to play this nicely. Yeah, just.
I think he's a pusher. I don't think he's. I don't see him. I don't.
It'll come back up to but he may not be on the bottom ball, but
I think he might rattle it though.
Yeah, it's a difficult.
Yeah. Yeah. See, to be honest, that's not a bad result.
Yeah, he's still.
He's left Moisey Chinese snookered, so well, not actually.
No, and I can see you find Moisey's going to try on the big shot here. Whereas, see, Moisey now has to play a little bit tactical. He needs to knock this pot in.
Actually, Yeah.
It's a great pot, but it doesn't really, unless it's planned
I think he just needs to draw back, really. I think he just needs to play it and just draw straight back. But then it leaves Hannah just to tap into his bottom ball, but...
Yeah. I think does the plan go?
It almost looks like it does from this angle on the camera.
I honestly think the other ball's going to get in the road.
What am I looking for? 5th division. Eagles.
So he's played that well, Dylan has.
Yeah, see, what it does is just leave Hannah to tap and
Yeah,
leave behind.
He can play the tap snooker there.
So, once again, it's like... You get what you give it, you know?
Yep. This is...
I don't like that.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward, though.
I just hate the overreaching. I always fumble those. I always play it too hard, too soft.
So, Rucci's got a big opportunity up the other table. Oh, God, that was a terrible shot, Rucci. That was terrible, whatever he was trying to do.
I think he was trying to bring that yellow inside the red at the bottom.
He
and
missed it by a long way.
He's pushed his ball towards the rail a bit and left Barclay straight on his ball.
Yeah, Johnny's about perfect to where he wants to be, I think. So Dylan's got an opportunity to pot here if he can get the highest red ball properly. And that's not quite where it was supposed to be, but...
Oh, wow.
What
a result.
Got a result. Wow.
He's not even smiling.
Yeah. So, wow, what a result.
Barclay hasn't landed too well, has he?
So Davey thinks he can still see this.
I don't think. No, he's coming off the rail to...
Yeah, but he's still aiming for the ball that's on the rail.
I think he's still like mirroring it, you know? Yeah. Oh,
wow,
my God.
Oh, wow.
Oh!
Davey Hanna. Dangerous Dave Hanna. That one he might put up. Look, come on.
Oh, that was incredible. Granted, it's probably nice that it didn't sink.
Must have brushed shoulders with Gill. Fair call there. Yeah, dangerous with the big out. So Dylan's obviously going to try and play the turnover shot. Good shot by Dylan.
Just like that, this frame's turned around, to be honest. It looked fully...
Yeah, but still, Dave's just got the tap up. Look, these are easy now. Yeah, but this is, and I think this is the difference between, you say, your 3rd and 4th division player, your 2nd division player. They don't like these shots, where it's just a dead roll.
Yeah, because all you're aiming is to just hit pretty much almost centre, then it's just bringing the ball out equal distance.
Yeah, it's whereas a lot of people do overhit this shot. It's just quite simple, and Dave's still in control. Because... He's actually played that really well. Dylan's got the ball at the top, but...
Doesn't help him much.
Doesn't help him much. So I'd actually almost be playing to miss this if I was Dylan.
See, that's where I was actually taught the... just the roll, tap up, and bring the yellow out by Jeremy Bauer.
Yeah.
He explained it to me very well when I was just down at Malatwell once.
Yep. Yeah, see, I'd actually be playing to miss this. I'd play into the jaw and then just try and leave it there. Because you're never getting it down. Yes, but in saying that, he's got a chance to develop a little bit.
He can just push his ball out, leave the white right on the rail, and then...
But the white ball's going back up there again, and, we've probably seen the same shot from David again. Over a little bit more distance, maybe.
But why wouldn't he just tap into that red on the right-hand side, and then just bring it out, and then just leave him on the rail?
Yeah, fair call. Yeah, that's probably a fair shot, isn't it?
Yeah, see, that was beautiful.
Yeah. All right, so what's Johnny doing down the other end now? So, well, we thought
Johnny's on reds, I think.
Yep. Yeah. Good hit, Johnny.
That's very
That was red, Simon. So, can Dave pull out another big one? It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. Oh, it's good.
It's great.
That's perfect pace.
That's what he needed.
Yep. It was a really good shot by Dave. So, Dylan's got a chance. Obviously, he can pot this. The white. Does he play it with right hand side to try and bring his white back across?
I think that's, knowing Dylan, he probably will, to be honest.
It's pretty fine though, so it's not one you've got a lot of control over. If it is Sean.
Yeah,
Like
he is,
A
yeah.
little bit of right hand side, trying to straighten it up.
Yeah, that was great. Ooh, fuck.
Wow.
That's worked.
Not a spot I'd like to be playing this ball from though.
I mean, to be honest, even if you play it, it doesn't look like you'll be leaving Hannah a shot if you just dead weight it to the pocket.
Yeah, you still do. Like, as much as it looks like it's out a bit, it's actually not that hard to cut when you look at where the ball is.
You reckon? It looks like... You reckon
Yeah.
even if you leave him on the rail?
Yeah, no, you won't leave him on the rail though. He's going to leave him off because he's going to be shooting away from the rail. Right. So
Yeah.
this actually cuts. Or he can face cut it back in under David's red.
Well, according to Simon, it doubles into a big pocket.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. He's got like it.
That's why I probably would have just pushed it, you know.
Yeah, you're right. Like playing it without, just saying. But then the person can go up and down the table, I suppose. So.
Yeah.
Come on, Dave.
That hasn't... It's not easy. I think he has to
And
double.
John Barclay's got an absolute fight up the other end where he's fouled. So Dan Rooch has got a chance here. Dave could big chance to win the match here. Probably only half a pocket for it to go into.
Ooh. Yeah.
I can tell you what, Sacco's not happy with that shot. All right, so Dylan's going to come back up.
Rough night.
So Dan Rooch had ball in hand there.
Just like that, we're up to a decider. You called it.
I did say Hill, didn't I? Dan Rooch had ball in hand and actually really didn't do a whole lot. So, John Barclay's got his balls in a horrible spot.
It's a messy, messy frame.
Yeah. But so Dan's likely to just play the tap over snooker. Well, he's not. He's thinking of something else here, Dan is. Don't like this at all. Because he's left.
That almost looks like you can sink it now, eh?
Well, he did. It was on before, but he's moved the red balls just ever so slightly. Because when it was sitting on top of the yellow, it actually did look like it went down. But now it's there. I'm not sure he can play the same angle. But I think Johnny can sort of play this a little bit into his ball. I think he actually can play it into his ball a little bit. Yeah, he can. I think you're right. Just play it in his little ball and. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, perfect.
Oh, looks like a loss of turn there.
Not an easy one.
Yeah.
And if he plays the loss of turn
If he clips off that yellow and just...
on the white stream dock, Tazza, can you please press table 8 on the white stream dock under the monitor?
Oh, yeah. There's no that one there.
Oh, table 8. Okay. Thanks, Sebastian. Cheers, Cal. Always happy to be here, mate, and commentating for the people. All right.
Yeah, no worries.
Now. So it is 12 all. The scores haven't been updated. I think it feels like so early the pizzas aren't even here, which is a good thing. Dan Ritchie, I'm not sure, mustn't be able to see that ball on the other side of the table, otherwise I think he'd be cutting that one down. Oh,
Yeah,
that's not ideal where he's landed. Because he can play this ball off the rail, but I don't think he's landed like where he can actually see those balls.
It's pretty finicky, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know, he said it looks like he can come through that gap. Okay.
One big pot from Barkley
Well,
here.
it's actually not. He's left him.
The out, almost, if it's
Yeah.
just one big pot, though.
Well, it's just a, pot across the bottom rail. You don't think, and then just he'll land naturally for the one in the middle, and then he should land nice for the black. So,
As Kieran said, I can't even read it.
who, in your opinion, would like at the table now? Love my husband to be. So Joanne McCrory would love Kieran to be at the table. I think Joanne would love Kieran to be anywhere but at home. I'm quite happy with my man Johnny being at the table. I think he's a solid player here. I disregard Barclay captain. Yeah, look, it is 12 all, Cal. They haven't updated the score yet. So you got two options here. Do you take the middle and take your medicine on the black, or do you take the top? All right. So
Is he going to try to billiards it off that ball on the rail? Or does it just go straight in?
yeah, look, there's a couple of options here. He can try and play it into the rail, into the yellow, in the pocket.
I sort of like playing it off that yellow on the rail.
Playing it off that yellow off the rail is not bad either, but it's. I think you'll play it off the rail into the yellow.
Oh,
So, yeah. Johnny Barclay for 13-12. I called. Big Dazzler's call.
I'll tell you what, they needed it tonight, so that should secure them pretty well.
Well, no, because it just puts everybody even, remember. So, if we have the live ladder set, Sebash, can we get the live ladder on the screen?
I'd like to be popped up here.
Yep, but Sebash might be able to do that for us. Because by my calculations, it's extremely close. If you give the 2 points also to the mob who've got a bye tonight.
Well, that's the thing. Look who the lads got next week.
We chalk dirty.
And then they finish off with the Jets.
Jets, yeah. So you give them, yeah. So what's the results at the moment? You go to the results page. So the lads have just won.
Yeah. Let's go.
And they got 12 frames, so that puts them to 206 on the same points as players.
So far, we chalk dirty up 12-3.
So we chalk dirty at 12-3 with the win. Go to 202 with still 13 frames to go. What was it? Sorry, how many frames are done? 10 frames to go. They're at 202. The lads are at 206.
So they could actually take over, couldn't they?
And the players are at 208. So technically, as I said, we chalk dirty at 202. They need 6 to tie. Well done, Johnny boy.
Nice, Johnny.
Big out, mate. So that will put it to let's say we chalk dirty gets to 208 as well. Then we've got two sides on 208 with 24 points, and the lads 2 frames behind, and they play each other the following week.
Yeah, so I think realistically it's just honestly just going to come down to we chalk dirty playing off against the lads.
And who have the players got the next 2 weeks? So
let's have a look at that. The players finish off with the boys and the Reapers.
wow, so they're not easy wins either. So anything's thing. You know what? We should have a bit of a challenge out on the Facebook page this week, and I think maybe we can talk Sebastian to get something up. Pick your top 4.
I say because as it stands, it's close. And to be honest, even I don't know if what was the score between the boys and the Assassins?
At the moment.
It's not possible anymore. I don't think, because even they were pretty close. If they had won tonight, they could have been in.
Is that the Assassins?
Yeah.
But I think picking the top 4 will be absolute fun for the next 2 weeks. So we might have a little book on that one if anyone's interested. Maybe $10 each or something like that.
And what are you going to go, exact order or just any order?
No, exact order. Exact order. And
well, the boys are going to be number 1 right now.
Yep, that's the easy one. Right. But where's that letter again? So the Reapers.
I'd say Reapers still second.
Where are the Reapers tonight? They just lost.
Yeah, they were here, but they're still. I reckon they'll still say second.
They're 2 points in front of the other teams. They've got the Assassins and the Players, so anything's possible in those top 3. I think the only team that's actually probably. But even the boys, they're 26 and 26.
Oh, here we go. Subash says he's going to bring up the ladder in 5 minutes.
Yep. Matt Patton, 5 out of 5 tonight. Well done, the boy. So we might do up a little post this week if you want to have a look in top 4 predictions. And I think because of it, we're going to have to go top 4 predictions with frames 1. So a bit of work into it. I'll put a post up this week for people, anyone who's interested. And it could be a little bit of fun.
Yeah. Did you also want to give our sponsors a shout out, Daz?
Yeah, we better do our sponsors. We've got it, our man Nathan McMahon at Advanced Auto Tune. We've got the W.A.E.B.F Federation. We have got
Department of Sport and Rec. Yep. I think Lottery West too.
Yep, Lottery West. The WA government, they always give us plenty of money. I think Brownie and
no, that's Prems.
Red Earth Creations are Prems. So yeah. Well, thank you tonight, guys. Thank you, Brendan, for being with me.
Yeah, no worries.
We're going to go give the boys some shit, and we'll talk to you soon. All right. Cheers, boys.
How'd you enjoy your first night at Super? You looked a bit scared on the table.
Yeah, big time, bro. Yeah.
All right.
Boise was the only one you looked confident.
You fucked it.
I fucked it.
No, yeah.
How do you... Oh, well, the double, yeah. But all of you know I don't know how to play a double.
You did when you first came in.
The double you should have played harder.
Yeah, that's what tackles.